Okay, you guys, I thought I would actually try something different for our Connections meetings. I actually really believe that Connections is a great idea. I just honestly feel like it's pretty hard to implement right now without actually seeing you guys in person and getting to know you. And so I view my job as being here to help you out. That's my number one job. And so I still want you to reach out to me, contact me anytime that you have any sort of issues here at school because I truly am here to help you and I really do want to help you. And so right now, what we've been doing is meeting on Wednesdays and I go over the announcements with you. And we meet at a set time. And I feel like that might be kind of disruptive to your day, and I feel like that might not actually be that helpful to you. I think it is important for you to hear the announcements. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to record these announcements and post them on the connections page as I'm doing today. And you can answer your exit ticket question like you've been doing. But instead of showing up at an exact time at 12:30, you can do it at the time that fits your schedule the best so that it doesn't disrupt your day. But having said that, since I am going to do this kind of virtually for a while, I do want to encourage you to please email me, come see me in my classroom, use the inbox on Canvas, and contact me if there is something I can do to help. If there is something that the school wants us to do with our connections classes besides these announcements, if there's something that changes, then I will send an announcement saying that we're going to have an actual, an actual Zoom meeting on Wednesdays. But from now on, I will try to post sometime by about 10 a.m. on Wednesdays a video going over the announcements, and then you can answer the text or the exit ticket question at that time. I wait until around 10 because I'm kind of at the mercy of the teacher that's in charge of this. I'm at the mercy of them and when they actually post the announcements. I can't do anything until I have those. So we're going to try doing things this way and let me know if it works for you or if it doesn't. And your parents too, let me know if this works for them or it doesn't. And again, this is my attempt to not waste your time, but also to support you and also to make you aware of the announcements and important things going on in the school, because there are some things. So I'm going to start now. And there are some important announcements in here that you want to pay attention to. I'm going to try to go fast through the ones that we've already had multiple times. Just realize that within Canvas, within your exit ticket question, you do have a link to these PowerPoints. And so you can go back and look at these slides at any time that you wish. So if there's something that I just kind of glance over that you actually want more specific information on it, you have access to that. And as always, I love questions. Seriously, just ask me questions and I'm happy to help you out. Okay, so you already know, I hope, that yesterday was midterms. Us teachers, we have to turn in our midterm grades by tomorrow night, by Thursday night at midnight. They're mailed out by Friday. If you're behind, talk to your teachers, beg and plead about what you can do. Most teachers will help you out, not all. I know for me in my class, if a student reaches out to me about help getting their grade caught up, I will help, as long as it's possible and as long as it's reasonable. Now, we have our final parent-teacher conference coming up, and it's on May 11th from 4 to 7:30. And it's just like we've been doing all year. There's a scheduler app on East High's webpage that your parents need to go to. So you'll see this link right here about parent-teacher conferences. Your parents can go in there, sign up for a specific meeting time with your teachers. So have them do that soon. Now, if you have been, if you're in an AP class and you're taking an AP test, you probably already know when your dates are. But here in the PowerPoint is a calendar view of all the various AP tests and when they are. So if you need to see when your AP test is going to be, check out this slide. And Ramadan's been going on, and we do have a spot in the building if you are Muslim and would like to pray during the month of Ramadan, then you can go to Miss Park's room. This week is also Cinco de Mayo week. Tuesday, yesterday, we had some activities. Obviously not today, since today's asynchronous. Tomorrow, there'll be a chalk competition with churritos, and Friday, there is a piñata with tamales. I think it's probably a pretty fun thing to work on. And I know Miss Parks and some of the students with Miss Parks have worked pretty hard on this. So it sounds like a fun thing. Civics test, we've talked about that a lot, so the information is there for you if you need to do that. For you seniors that still need to pass it, hopefully none of you do, but if you do, here's your information about how you get that done. Concurrent classes we also talked about last week, but there's some information about some deadlines. So for example, the deadline to complete the admissions application to Salt Lake Community College is Friday. So pay attention to that deadline right there, okay? Summer school, this is important. A lot of students, and I'm not saying it's you personally, but a lot of students have really struggled this year with the pandemic and the remote learning. And so a lot of students have failed classes, and so there are a lot of credits that need to be made up. And so hopefully if that applies to you, you're trying to be proactive, and hopefully you're going to get a jump on it and get caught up as soon as you can. Don't procrastinate. I was a teenager too. I was the king of procrastination, so don't be that way. So if you need to do any sort of credit recovery, the first step is to talk to your counselor. So make an appointment with your counselor ASAP, because you do need a referral from your counselor to be able to do this summer school credit recovery. And so you need to see him by June 7th, and I hate to even tell you that, because if you are a procrastinator, you're thinking, oh yeah, I have plenty of time. Don't think that. Get it done now. Now, yearbook, if you did not pre-order a yearbook, a lot of you do with registration, but if you didn't, if you have been thinking that you would like to get a yearbook, you can use this link right here to order one. And there is a celebration, like a new of the yearbook on June 3rd, and there'll be more information about that later. Gear Up we've talked about. Graduation update. So if you didn't know this, this is for you seniors. It's going to be at the Huntsman Center like always. It's June 4th at 4 p.m. You are allowed to have 4 guests. You do need to bring a mask. You do need to bring tickets for the guest. And you also need to be talking with your counselor and making sure that you are on track to graduate. And if you need help with any of those things, let me know and I'll give you a hand. Now, also, you seniors, there is a bunch of important dates coming up. I'm not going to go over all of them because there's a lot of them. But you can see here within the PowerPoint, there's this slide that breaks it down to you, for you, of all the things that are coming up. So pay attention to this stuff. You do need to be a little bit responsible for looking at when these things are due so that you can be on top of it. We can't do it all for you. So check this out. Beast Bucks we've talked about. Okay, let's talk about some upcoming games. Lacrosse, we have boys and girls meets both at East May 5th and 7th, so today and Friday. We have boys soccer at Murray on the 7th. Baseball, we have a few games. The first 2 are away, May 6th and 10th, and the third one on the 12th is at East. Softball, we have one away at Brighton, and then another home game on the 11th. Track and field, we have a meet at Mountain Ridge on the 7th, and then the region meet on the 12th here at East High School. And tennis, there's a meet at Brighton on the 6th today, or tomorrow, excuse me, and then a meet at Brighton, and that's also region, that's May 12th. Okay, the newest edition of the student newspaper is out, and so there's a digital link to it. Those guys do a great job. Senior night. This is scheduled for Friday, May 22nd at 8 p.m. The cost is $15. There's a dance, and there will be some sort of food, and there is a softball field, or it's at the softball field. And I think I understand all the details here, so if I say anything wrong, I apologize. But I'm pretty sure because it's outdoors, you don't need to have like a COVID screen to participate. I think that that's kind of reserved more for the indoor kind of dances. But I'm not positive about that. So I'll have to get back to you or ask me questions if you're confused about that. East High's prom is coming, and it's free for all students, which is amazing. We're one of the only schools in the nation that does that. It's Saturday, May 15th from 8 until 11. It's at the football field. And I've heard rumors out there, people saying that freshmen can't go. That's false. Freshmen can go. Prom week activities, okay. May 10th, these are some dress-up days. Sorry, I didn't specify that. May 10th is quarantine day, so have your best remote school outfit. For a lot of us, that's like sweatpants. May 11th is tropical day. May 12th is 90s day. And then May 14th is class colors day. Seniors, you are red. Juniors, you are black. Sophomores, you are white. Freshmen, you are purple. Dress to impress. We will have a prom assembly. Some more details will be coming about that. Now, there's always math tutoring. We've talked about that before. We've talked about the scholarship course on Canvas before. We've talked about the free COVID testing as well. Okay. We've talked about the free internet, and everything else from here on out is stuff that we've talked about, including free mental health resources as well. Okay. So, like always, reach out to me if you need help with anything. Email works great. But if there's other ways that are better for you to contact me, do so. And don't hesitate. There's no stupid questions. I never judge you. Honestly, I just want to help you. So that's all for this week. Let me know what I can do to help you, and I will talk to you next week. Peace out, you all.